Hello everyone, so recently I took up web development. To learn web development, I used Udemy. It's basically a site where there's a bunch of courses on different topics. So if you go on Udemy, there's a bunch of courses and all of them are offering different stuff. This is my first time trying to make a website, so I chose a course by Angela Yu. This course is 55 hours long, so I took my time and started studying. This course was not that hard considering I have programming experience, and the teacher was incredible. You get taught everything through examples or tests that you are given. So after roughly 35 hours of listening and trying everything for myself, I thought it was time to take matters into my own hands and try creating a website for my never-released game, Afterworld. So I opened up my Visual Code and I created an HTML, CSS and JavaScript file. But before I start, I had to structure my website. I need to decide how I want it to look before I start, so I know exactly what I'm doing. For this, I went and used Canva. It's a free website where you can design your own stuff. So the homepage is going to have a background image and some text in the middle, as well as a button. And the nav bar will have a logo on the left and some text on the right. So I knew I wanted to have a 4-section on a single page website. I want to have a homepage, about the game page, some kind of a purchase page, and a contact me page for anyone with a question. And the about page is going to be pretty basic, some text boxes, images, and the CTA or call to action. We'll have an image with a contact us button, and all that's left is the footer. After that, we're pretty much set to start creating our website. So firstly, we write some HTML, but our website then looks like this. It isn't very appealing, so we use the CSS to make our website pretty. After that, we separate the logo and the LIs, or the links. We reduce the size of our logo, change the color of the text, and we add a background picture. But also we have to make this background picture a bit darker, and we get something like this. Now, this is great and all, and it looks nice, it's clean, it resembles the thing that we made in Canva. But the thing that is missing, and we couldn't add it into Canva, were animations. Animations are key to making the website more user-friendly as well as making it cool. So I first had to pick the color for the hover effect. I used Photoshop to take the color of the background and I added this cool hover effect, and every time your mouse goes over the text you get this cool effect. Nice! Then I added the text and I centered it and I put a paragraph. Changed the color and I made a button. Also, I added a cool animation. Just look at it, it's a masterpiece. And that is the homepage done. And already, well, we're quick. You might be thinking, what if I search for this website on my phone? Well, if you do that currently, it will look like this. And unless you have a thumb of a small child, it's probably likely that you will hit all 3 buttons on this navbar. So it's our task to make this more user-friendly. And we add these 2 buttons and we hide them. And we use the thing called media queries to make them appear only if the screen size is maximum of 900 pixels. And we add some JavaScript so it shows up, and we actually did something for the phone. Yay! Now for the about page, we have the text boxes, and I just made a simple script. Literally took me 5 minutes. I copied this text and I added this shadow, so when a person hovers over an object, it kind of highlights the element. Now looking at the home page, I had an idea, and this idea was, why don't I add a video onto my homepage instead of my background picture? I had a plan of putting my old trailer that I made for this game. So I tried it, and the end product looked like this. And you know what? I'm a big fan of this, so it stays. Now I added 3 pictures that will explain some features that are in the game. On hover, it will increase the scale just a little bit. Underneath the pictures, there's a paragraph of text to explain the picture. Now, I know we made a prototype in Canva, and it's a pretty good idea to stick to it, but I had some really great ideas in the middle of creating it. So I had this idea, so why wouldn't I put some reviews? Yeah, these reviews are not real. So I would kind of give certainty to our product. I went onto random people generator, downloaded 2 pictures and I added them, scale them down so people aren't terrified, and added the 5-star because you know this game will bang, and that's it. Only thing left is the call to action. Now, a great thing about this is that we already made a button. We put it in a class called HeroBTN, so we just need to use the same button on a background picture that was our homepage, but we replaced it with our trailer. We added a border radius and boom, we have the call to action with a working button. And now for the footer, I just wanted to add some social media links and color it so that it's known that is the end of the page. For the buttons, I used Font Awesome, always use the Font Awesome, it's great. And I made it responsive so the text will get a bit smaller when you're on your phone, and we're done. The end product looks like this. And the phone version looks like this. I think it looks very nice, and check out more of my videos on the left.